But I was gonna say we got we got 3 very normal people.
You might want to turn your mic up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
I know I've convinced you.
But,
all right.
So I think it's there though. You know what I mean? The basis, if you want to leave it on this, the basis of what makes us us is still us. It's still there. It's the things we put on top that weigh society down.
I think it's
all the bullshit.
My buddy's from Ghana, right? I said, what do you miss about Ghana? He goes, freedom. I said, what do you mean freedom? He goes, you and your country judge each other by the clothes you wear, the cars you drive, who you talk to, what TV shows you watch, what phones you got.
100%. I understand exactly what he means.
He goes, we don't live in that prison.
No.
And I was like, all right, that's really profound.
You can find that here. I have a lot of friends that some people would call them off-grid. Some people would call them homesteaders. Some people would call them loners. But I have a lot of friends that have just kind of written that off. I've got a bunch of friends that
I think homesteading's amazing.
My one friend I'm speaking in particular, he's never had a cell phone. He's 53 years old. He's never owned a cell phone. He doesn't have internet access.
Is he local?
He doesn't have a TV. He listens to the radio. It's mostly music. But he works.
Like Magic 93?
He owns businesses. he owns his own business. He essentially homesteads his business in the sense that he is the A to Z. He does the work. He does the bookkeeping. He does the taxes. He does the you know what I mean? He doesn't rely on anybody else. But he also stopped relying on society. You know, I have other friends that just choose to. I have a lot of friends that don't own television sets anymore. That have just taken them out of the house. I do not have cable.
You're like, because this is just a poison machine.
Yeah, it's just 24/7, blah. It's black. And it's all this stuff that I'm going to go out and meet people. And most of the people that I interact with are the people I work with. And I have the privilege of working with a ton of great people.
Everybody there seems great.
They are fantastic, and I'm blessed in that sense.
Minus the guy that owns the place, but like everyone else there is pretty great.
But I love going there because I go in there all the time because I learn stuff, you know, whether it's from the guys in roll call or the guys
so he doesn't shoot me?
Yeah.
All right. That was about you.
But we do. We learn from each other.
I love you.
You know, we learn from each other. And that's really the good part of it, you know what I mean? But even Carter will tell you, within our group of people, we are a very diverse group of people of backgrounds and mindsets. We don't, you know our crew.
Oh, I love.
But is that a company picture or what? Like,
oh, it's crazy.
The backgrounds are
everywhere.
Crazy.
Everywhere.
You know? And the personalities are the same, but it just goes to show that, you know, these guys get along fantastically.
Fuck.
It's there.
Fuck the parties.
We didn't change. It's what's on us. You know what I mean? It's the weight of society. It's the weight of the current affairs. It's the 24-hour news cycle. And it's all the bullshit. Because when you strip that away, and I talk to people all around the country, whether it's at trade shows or events or training exercises and stuff like that, and we engage with them all the time, they don't care about this stuff.
Are they happier, those people?
But what I'm talking, yes. But I'm saying just regular people, though, don't care about this stuff. You know what I mean? I talked to a guy that we work with that lives in Florida. Whenever we get on the phone, he's talking about fishing. He's not talking politics. He doesn't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just they're over it. You know, that all the different groups that are infighting, all the name calling and stuff like that. I definitely think you're seeing people walk away from it. And I think you're seeing the younger generation grow up being sick of it. They grew up into this ilk of people fighting on the news all the time and people screaming at each other. They don't want any part of it. My son's going to be 18 years old, and
I have an idea.
No interest in that stuff.
Is he right?
No, I know.
Like, do you guys does your generation give a shit? Are you tired of all the divisiveness? Are you tired of all the?
I feel like it's gotten to the point now where we just want to live.
Yeah.
We want to express ourselves and, like, you know, not be judged for it, not to be judged, not to be punished.
And that's what I'm saying.
For any of that.
You know, it's just, I just want to live my life.
You would have loved the 90s.
Yes.
Probably.
Yep. But you know what I mean? It's just that we just want to get back to living lives in the country. You know, and I think if you strip away that and you stop pitting people against each other, it's that they just want to get on with it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be fed 24/7 that you're bad.
That's a crazy.
And you don't need to be told, I'm going to go out and interact with people in my day-to-day life because I have to live. And we make judgments based on the interactions we have with people.
Sure.
I don't need other groups, and I don't think we need all these groups telling us for us
how we should.
This
think and
group
feel.
is bad. This group wants to hurt you. These want to do that. Just stop. Just let people just exist. and I think you're a lot better off.